You're in the money.
I know today, no matter what is happening, things will all go my way. I see heaven and I don't have to wait for you to recognize that love resides in this place. Why not listen ahead? Why you making that face? You be tripping so you wasn't thinking about something different. Why you making just relax with it, ain't no accidents, it's just all for the love.
Heaven high, everybody. Welcome. Heaven high, everybody, and welcome. Pamela, I had all these things to start off with, but now I just want to jump in it because we shouldn't talk before the time starts because I get excited. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a lady that I love very much, Pamela Beaty, the Hollywood Sage. I don't remember how long it's been since I've known you. I met you years ago.
It's been a while.
It's been years. It's been years. And that just lets y'all know how powerful she is. I don't know if you know, Pamela, you're in my one-woman show. You are in my one-woman show. Yes, you are. The Hollywood Sage. Because one of the things that you told me is something that I have worked on my entire life, which is taking care of me, putting me first. And even after you said that, I still, would try to do the right thing, which wasn't always taking care of me. And what she said back then, I can remember almost how you said it. You said, Tangie. You said, Tangie, in many lifetimes, you sacrificed yourself.
You do me well.
Yes, look, you said, ooh, it was great. Devastation and sacrifice. Devastation and sacrifice. And you said your pool is pretty clean. So you told me a little bit is really gonna affect me, I don't know if you remember that. And you said each lifetime I say, this time I'm going to take care of me, only to die, reemerge in the non-physical and say, oh, I did it again.
I did it again. I didn't do it again.
Right. That's what I need to say. I didn't do it. But each time I'm like, I sacrificed myself. Ugh. So at 58, almost 59, I'm doing it. I'm putting me first, Pamela.
That's awesome.
I'm excited. So I can't wait to see where it goes. But
one of my favorite things to say, and not taking care of yourself means you're a people pleaser, right? And there's nothing wrong with being a people pleaser as long as you're one of them.
Yes. As long as I'm one of the people that I'm pleasing. Yes, exactly. Well, I believe it's been knocked in enough, but I wanted to talk to you today, Pamela, because it is so much going on in the world right now. As we speak, I'm deleting text because people are texting me, oh, this hurts and my heart hurts and all this stuff that's happening. I'm wondering, what do you see happening? And what do you think we need to remember or focus on or celebrate, or just what do you see?
Well, I made a list of 5 things to pay attention to, or 5 signs to look for of what's going on. How do I say this? I can't think of the word, but the largeness of this is so profound. And anything what will get you through it, all the chaos, is perspective. That one word. Doesn't matter what is, I'm gonna cry. It doesn't matter what's going on in the world. It doesn't matter how much negativity, how much death, how much war, how much all of that. You got to have the right perspective. And we are living at a time, this is the bigger picture. We are living at a space and time. There's not really any such thing as time, but we're living in a space where, oh man, some spirits here and they're getting my, give me a second.
If they want to talk, let them talk. I'm down.
Woo.
if you want to let them say whatever it is that they want to say, I am open.
I'm probably gonna let them do that. Now is the time of disclosure. It's like if you have the right perspective, everything is being shown to you. The truth is being shown. It's all coming out. Well, you can't be you can't be depressed about it. You can't be angry about it. You can't be upset about it. You have to look at it and go, aha, I know what this is.
Yes.
Because forever, everything has always been about, I mean, you talk so lovingly about God, so I'm going to for a minute. Because with God, everything is about perspective. Because God's perspective is always that everything, no matter how ostensibly negative it is opportunity.
That's right.
And that's what's going on right now. Everything is, the doors are all opening. We're opening to, I'm not going to talk politics, but we're opening up to see the truth about people in government.
Yep.
The truth about people in religion.
Yep.
All of the different facets of our lives that have been buried and hidden before. It's like, dun, 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 it's all coming to the surface. And it's God going, here you go. Here's your opportunity. Open your eyes. And that's why years ago, I never thought people would, I really didn't. I didn't think people would awaken. The masses awakening up, the masses of people. It's not just spiritual people. It's all people.
Yes.
And we're seeing for the first time. And I know, I'm just going to say for me, I know that's why I came here at this space and time. I know that's why it is, because I wanted to see it. I wanted to experience it. I wanted to be able to live in this dense, dense world. It's really hard. It's really hard to live on Earth. It's really hard. It's so dense. And if you don't have the right perspective, it can destroy you.
It can destroy you.
Yeah, it's perspective. And the perspective is always, what's the opportunity here? I don't care how bad it gets. Like, okay, there's an opportunity for my soul to grow. What is it? And take that nanosecond to just shift your perspective and not be a victim.
There's an opportunity for my soul to grow here.
Yeah. In what way can it do that?
Yes.
Right? That's why I believe fully and completely. I love God, but God does not interfere in your life. Right. Interfere, right?
Right.
God is that believes in you, has faith in you, knows you can fix this, knows you can awaken to it, knows how where your heart is. So why would anyone, like a good parent, interfere?
Yes.
God will guide, God will love, but God just doesn't interfere.
Yes.
And so we are living in a time where so many more, haven't you noticed it? How many more people are waking up?
I have. But you know what? I heard this before my mother died. I heard that there was going to be a shift. I didn't know it was going to happen like this, but I heard it in my spirit.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to take as long. I thought it was going to be quicker because this was back in 2017. But I think of everything that's going individually in our lives and in the world as like, we all had acne for a long time and we up over it, and we would put on earrings and, cover it up. Well, now the pimple has popped.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's oozing out and it's ready for it to heal. And we have to know that as the ooze is coming out, the healing is coming next. And what I heard, which is, I am safe in an unsafe world. And one thing that I tell people that God has told me is I have to know that voice, whether you call it the voice of source, the voice of intuition, that still small voice, the Holy Spirit. I don't know what y'all call it, because with so much going on, we have to be able to, if we listen and do what it is that voice tells us to do, where we stay in alignment, we're going to get where we're supposed to go.
And you'll get where you're supposed to go, whether you listen or not.
Well, whether you, yeah.
You're gonna get there.
You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there.
You can get there from here. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's just going to be there's an easy way and a hard way. You know,
I want the easy way. What way do y'all want?
yeah, I mean, I look at life as, you know how Jesus said, Jesus is on a path. I look
Yes.
at, you've got two choices. You can take the karmic path or you can take the Christ path. And the Christ path is turn the other cheek and walk away. Don't get involved in the karma. Just see it and go, oh, no, thanks. And turn around and walk away. You don't have to fight. You don't have to stand up for yourself. Just go, oh, yeah, I see you. Bye. And just take the Christ path and walk away. That's why he turned the other cheek. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, what do I know? But that's what that meant to me
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
when Jesus said that,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Turn the other cheek. I do know that there are some things that aren't. I don't think we should. I try not to waste my words.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. But tell
Same
me the
thing.
5 signs. Tell me the 5 signs.
Okay. I wrote them down because I was afraid I'd forget them. So these are 5 common signs that you may be in the midst, you'll know that you're in the midst of the spiritual awakening, right? And
Okay.
I typed them up so I can send it to you if you want them.
Okay.
The first one is a heightened awareness and sensitivity.
Mm.
You may suddenly start noticing energy, emotions, sounds, or environments more intensely. You're going to be paying attention. Crowds, noise, negativity can all feel overwhelming, which
Okay.
they do, while nature, silence, or beauty feels deep and nourishing, right?
Mm.
Many people report becoming more intuitive or empathic during this time too.
Okay. All that's happening.
Yeah. I, you know, I know this, not because I know this, but I'm so blessed to work with so many different people. And
Yes.
when the message keeps being the same
Yes.
from everybody, there's something bigger going on.
Wow.
And
Yes.
everybody's having the same thing. So, number 2, emotional release and inner turmoil. There's old emotions like grief, anger, fear, or sadness can surface suddenly, unexpectedly, right? It comes
Okay.
out of nowhere. This isn't regression. It's, you're gonna love this. It's clearing. It reminds me of
Wow.
those old ice cream pops that you push up pop. You push the ice cream from the bottom to the top.
Yes.
That's what this reminds me of. What's going on? Long held patterns, wounds, old belief systems are all rising up, not to make you suffer, but to heal and
Oh,
release.
so we got to go back to that one because when they rise up, what do we do with it? So I'm
Gratitude
give thanks for what I'm
for it
feeling.
releasing.
Give thanks. So if I'm here and all of a sudden I'm like, I can't believe I gave away my car. Why did I give away my car? And then it's thank you. I give thanks that I gave away my car, or I give thanks for the tears that I feel because I gave away my car.
2 things. You do that. 3 things, I guess. You do that. But also, you don't stop crying. Let the tears come up. Release
Okay.
them, let them go, and then go, ha! I just let that go. This is awesome.
Okay.
I just let this go. This is so good. And then immediately turn around and go, okay, I gave away my car. What was the opportunity there?
Gotcha.
What am I learning about myself by giving away my car? Because
Got,
that takes you out of victimhood, and it takes you out of the inner turmoil staying with you. If you
gotcha.
rejoice in it, if you cry it out, rejoice in it, you're releasing it.
I
If
like.
you don't rejoice in it, you hold on to it.
Okay. I love it. I love it. This makes me excited. Breathing. Okay, go
uh,
ahead. Here we go.
Also, just know that those feelings can result in mood swings or periods of deep reflection. If they do, again, celebrate it. Be
Okay.
glad that it's relieving. you can't fix things if you don't know they're broken. So these old beliefs and these old belief systems have to come out now, so you can see them and go, oh, that's what there's an old wound that just came up, and you recognize what it is.
Okay.
Number 3 is the third sign is a loss of interest in old patterns or relationships. And this is one I've gotten in big ways from everybody I talk to.
Me too.
I have this friend and I just don't want to be around her anymore. That's normal. That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing.
Okay.
The activities, habits, conversations, and especially relationships that once felt very aligned may suddenly feel empty or draining. And you're just like, I don't care. I have been a football fan since I was 11 years old.
Okay.
I've watched every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. I watch all day on Sunday. I watch every Monday night, and I watch every Sunday night without fail. I never missed. I'm a Cowboys fan. Never missed a game. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I don't really care.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. It will shift your whole perspective, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean I don't ever watch it, but I don't passionately watch it anymore.
And we have to let that go. Let the old go to okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You may feel, this is what I'm talking about. You may feel called to let go of what no longer resonates, even if you, and this is the important part, even if you can't yet explain why.
And even if you can't yet explain why, trust yourself. It's really
yes.
Trust ourselves.
Oh, you feel it intuitively. You just know.
Yes.
Because it's like most of the time when people say, well, why did you do that? And I went, I don't know. It just felt right.
Yes. Yes.
And this is the same way. If you have a friend that you just like, well, I don't really want to be around them anymore, don't look at it like something's wrong. Something's right. You're becoming your truth. So that's something right about you. So just accept it. I've let go of a few people recently. I'm just saying. Number 4, you'll feel a strong pull towards meaning, purpose, or truth. You may start questioning everything. Your beliefs, your identity, your life direction. Life direction is a big one I've been getting lately with clients. Or the nature of reality itself. There's often a deep inner knowing that there is more, accompanied by curiosity about spirituality, consciousness, or the soul. So when you suddenly, I all of a sudden started studying a whole bunch of different things. And I'm like, why am I doing that? I want to know more truth. I want to know more. And there'll be a passion, there'll be a calling, there'll be something. Have you experienced this?
Yes, definitely.
It's like I'm missing something.
Yes, I want to know more. I want to talk to everybody. I want to hear all the different ways people are connecting, getting plugged in, permission slips. Yes, yes, yes.
That's part of the awakening.
Wow.
I mean, I think that this knowledge, and that's why I wanted to write these things down, because so many of my clients have been, let's call it suffering a lot lately because of just the 4 that I've mentioned, because they don't know what it's from.
Yeah.
So therefore they make the assumption something's wrong. It isn't.
Because the manifestation of it, the increased sensitivity. I have a family member that's so uncomfortable in crowds, but that's why perspective is so important. Yes. And then grief, whenever, I'm like, why am I crying? I don't know why I'm crying. What's going on? No. I'm like, am I feeling somebody's energy? What is going on? No. But when I think about it, the way you put it, I can just say, aha, I'm releasing something.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus. Yes. And loss of interest someone could mourn that. But
Oh,
you know,
absolutely.
I used to love to watch the gymnastics on television. I don't want to watch it anymore. It makes me so sad. No, it's celebratory because life is so vast. There are other things for me to
Yeah.
be interested in.
It's time to find passion. The last one, number 5, is
Passion.
you'll have moments of deep peace, unity, or love.
Oh,
So, amid all of this confusion that we're all living now, there can be powerful moments of clarity.
mm,
You'll have a feeling of oneness. You'll experience unconditional love, gratitude, or just a connection to something greater.
yes,
And
yes, yes, yes.
the glimpses of the ascension often reassure you that despite the discomfort, you're on a meaningful path. You're
Mm,
doing it.
I love that. Have any of you experienced any of that? I love it. I have experienced all of that. And that's wonderful. Okay. Okay.
So I wrote 5, and then I went, okay, that's not enough. So I wrote 5 things that help you during a spiritual awakening. So when
Okay.
you're going through this, the first one is you're gonna love this one. Allow, don't resist. That should be our new mantra. Trying
Yes.
trying to fix, suppress, or rush the process often creates more discomfort. Go with flow.
Oh,
Awaken,
wait. Trying to fix or
trying
rush.
to fix, suppress, or rush the process.
Mm,
It
mm.
often creates more discomfort.
So
So,
allow yourself to cry.
yeah,
Allow
awakening unfolds naturally when you witness rather than judge. And that's
with
what I would witness rather than judge.
God.
That's why I tell all my clients, just be an objective observer.
Mm,
When people call me for a session, that's all I do. I become their objective observer because I don't judge them. So
yes.
that's what you need to do for yourself.
Witness rather than witness
Judge
and
rather than
allow.
judge.
Gail says, I like that. Allow, don't resist. Allow myself to be sad. Allow myself to be happy. Allow myself to know, to
Yeah.
vision, to have my moments, to release. Allow. I love it. Okay.
It's like I spent the last 3 days on my couch doing absolutely nothing because that's all I could do. So I just said, don't resist, just allow.
Allow.
This is what it feels right. I'm just going to go with it. And
Hmm.
that's because you have a tendency to go, oh, we gotta get up, we gotta do stuff, we gotta go, 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 go. No, you don't. It's gonna be there tomorrow,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So I'm blessed in that I can do that because I make my own schedule.
Yes. Yes.
I realize everybody doesn't. But sometimes when you get home at night, just go take a hot bath and don't do anything
Yes.
because
Yes.
it's okay.
It's
Because we're all in the pursuit of passion now. So the 5th dimension's all about passion, but I'm getting off card. Okay.
Oh, I got
Another
to write
thing,
it down though. Fifth dimension is all about past passion. And that's
passion.
where we are now, right?
That's not where everybody is, but that's where a lot of people are.
The people that fit these 5 things.
And you don't have all of them.
Okay.
You're not necessarily going to experience all of those 5 things, but when you experience those 5 things, you're going to know that you're part of the awakening.
Gotcha.
And I'm sure there's more, but
Yes.
those are just 5.
Well, yes,
So,
she started
what else
coloring.
I'm sorry?
She said she started coloring, which
Whatever it takes.
is great because that's a way to relax your mind. You're focused on the coloring.
Get out of your head.
Yeah, get out of your head. That's
Yeah.
excellent.
So number 2 is what will help during this spiritual awakening is simplify your life. Awakenings ask for space. So reduce overstimulation where possible. Less news. I say no news. Less drama. Fewer obligations. And quiet creates integration.
Wow. Wow. Okay. That's
You know
really
how we're always on social media. Number 3, create a daily anchor practice. This can be
cool.
meditation, prayer, breath work, journaling, walking, gentle movement. Consistency matters more than length. So don't think you have to go walking for 2 hours, but you have to walk every day.
Okay.
Take It's a daily anchor. It connects you to the earth plane. Number 4, this is something I don't always do, I admit it. Honor your body.
Mm.
Eat grounding foods, hydrate, rest more than usual. Like I said, I spent 3 days not doing anything. Spiritual expansion requires a stable physical vessel.
Mm. A
Mind,
stable
body, spirit. Stable physical vessel.
vessel.
And the last one is seek safe resonance, not validation.
Ooh.
It's okay to talk with trusted spiritual practitioners or grounded friends, but avoid spaces. This one, when they told me this one, it really got to me. Avoid spaces that intensify fear, ego, or specialness. Awakening is about embodiment, not escape, which to me
Mm.
says do this on your own.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, it's
Yep.
not so much about being around a whole bunch of spiritual practitioners or friends that are really grounded and talk the spiritual talk, but you don't want to be around people that intensify fear or ego, right?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
specialness. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And just don't be around those people.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So those are the 5 things that you can do. And please stay off the news
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's not true. They're not telling the truth on the news.
Yeah.
Really, the truth doesn't sell. Haven't you noticed how many uh how do I want to phrase this? Uh any real journalists, like people like yourself who have podcasts that are getting the truth out there. There's so much of that now, and people are getting away from mainstream media.
Yes.
They don't want to listen to that
Yes.
crap anymore. And
Yes.
not everybody knows it. That's okay. They're still in third dimension.
Yes.
But, stay away from those kind of, lies that stir up fear and
Yes.
point the finger at everybody else.
Yes.
The voices in my head just said, now's a good time to say this. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, we live in a very interesting world, right? And all these people that you see on the news, mainstream media especially, but regular everyday journalists like yourself, you know what I mean? Um, it's all telling us what the truth really is. And the
Mhm.
people that are behind the mainstream media, they don't want us to all get along. They don't want us to love each other. They want division.
Yeah.
That's why when people start coming together, they don't like it
Yeah.
because there's only not even this many of them
Yes.
compared to the millions of people. And
Yes.
if the millions of people go, not just no, but hell no,
Yes.
all of a sudden it all changes. And
Yeah.
this awakening, woo, the awakenings happen for everybody, right?
Mhm.
So it's like if I had a message one to the world, it'd be that stop stop listening to people that trying to keep you from being friends with your neighbor or loving someone that's different than you.
Mhm.
That's their plan. Oh,
Mhm.
I did not know I was gonna. I'm a conspiracy realist, by the way, not a theorist. Um, but it's really important now to see the truth.
Mhm.
That's why these awakenings are so important. It's what everybody should be focusing on. Because when you do that, the things that Spirit gave me, you'll start seeing the truth more,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll be ready for um, discernment, and you'll be ready for the truth, because it's going to have to come out,
Yeah.
because now's the time. The truth is coming out. Don't you think so?
I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. That's one of the reasons for the podcast, to try to connect people from different areas, different realms,
Right.
different mediums. Yeah.
We're all
So
the same.
we're all the same. Yeah.
You know, our how we have sex, the colors of our skin, that's different, but we're all the same.
But we're all the same.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. You said something that I didn't know about.
Okay, and that is?
Grounding foods. I had to look up grounding foods.
And what do they think
To
grounding seed?
ground your root chakra, focus on earthy, red, and protein rich foods, root vegetables, potatoes, beets, carrots, radishes, beans, and lentils, nuts and seeds, red fruits, apples, pomegranates, berries, spices, ginger, turmeric, and even lean meats if you eat
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Mm. Wow, plus nourishing whole grains and herbal teas. We do all of that here.
There you go. See, you did it unconsciously. You just knew what the right thing for you was, what
Did
the right thing to do is.
yes. Okay. Okay. I like that. Wow. So the spirit that's talking to you, do they have anything else they want to say before I move on to my next question?
Well, let me ask them.
Hmm.
Hold on just a second. I gotta block out the everything else. Yeah, I know. Um, he wants to talk about humans and how they complicate their lives without really needing to. And the reason that they complicate their lives, he said, is that they're not looking for the truth. You know, how many people, right? How many, my spirit guides told me this years ago. If you want to see the nature of people, go to a restaurant, take a book and pretend to read it, and listen to the conversations of people all around you. It's all about drama. My
Mm,
boyfriend did this, my husband did that, my boss did this. Like, oh my God. Okay. It's more about the victim, right? Than it is about anything else. So what he's saying is that's complicating it. When you look for the opportunity, when everything that happens, I don't care how ostensibly bad it is, if you look for the opportunity, you will change it.
if you
That's what the earth plane is all about. You can't change somebody else. You can only change yourself, right? But when you change yourself, it automatically changes them,
yes. Yeah.
because it's all about karma. Well, if you turn the other cheek and walk away, then there's nothing to fight about. You don't
Right.
you don't have to. It's like when you see the opportunity, you just go, "Oh, I see what I'm getting." I
Mm,
just had this big ordeal because I moved to Mexico. And it's funny, all the work I've done on myself, I still have stuff come up to do. Everybody does.
when we do, we all do. When we don't, we die, right?
Right. Well, when we don't, there's no need to be here.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
here, we're
So,
here to for have our souls grow and to
yeah.
remember who we really are. So
Yes.
if nothing happens, so drama doesn't happen to me very much, but when it does, it's a doozy. I don't mess around, girl. I do the big drama. But I had one when I got here, and I caught myself. It's one thing to know what you should do. It's quite another to do it. It's a more difficult than you realize. But this opportunity I had, I literally they had to go to the hospital, and they literally held me hostage in the hospital a full day and night. They would not let me leave. They were essentially pointing a gun to my head. They didn't point a gun, by the way, and said, "You can't leave until you pay the bill."
Oh,
And I'm like,
wow. Oh,
I have insurance. You accept the insurance card. I'm not going to do it. So it was a 2 to 3 week fight
was this in
over
Mexico or in the United States?
in Mexico,
Wow.
right? So lots of drama there. And I know to look for opportunity, right? But the first 2 to 3 days, I forgot that. Right? It's like I know what the truth is. I know what I should have done. And I finally heard myself going into, have you ever heard yourself talk? I heard
Yes.
myself go into the drama. And I
Yes.
went, what are you doing?
Yes.
As
Yes.
much as I've worked on myself, there's still opportunity out there. And
Yes.
and when stuff like that happens, you have to just sit there and go, now what in the world would I possibly be getting from this? Sometimes
Perspective.
it's really hard to find. Yeah.
Perspective. But that to me, you got a reminder that you need to stay on your toes too.
Oh, absolutely. And I
Yeah.
thought I knew that.
I had a reminder like that. I remember when my mother was dying and I prayed for God to take her. And then he finally took her and I was happy because I could feel her around me. And so it was good. And then there was a moment where I couldn't feel her. Like after about 2 weeks, it was like she went off to take a class or something. I don't know, but I couldn't feel her.
They
And I was
do.
on the front porch yelling, "How dare you leave me?" And it
Oh,
was like my soul came out and looked at me and said, "Girl, what is your problem? You know she's still what,
oh
girl?"
yeah.
So I've had
It's
that.
hard.
Royale says, "Is that not kidnapping for them not to let you leave the
Oh, it
hospital?"
was. Yes, it was.
So how did you
But
get away?
well, so I spent one night because they had to run tests. They were running blood tests all night. And then the next morning she said, oh, by the way, I'm not letting you leave here. Well, you're in a foreign country. You don't speak the language. You're not going anywhere. It's
Right.
too frightening. And plus, I was too terrified I was having a heart attack. So they caught me in my vulnerability. So the next morning after the second night there, she came into my office and I was on the phone with my insurance company and supposedly, and she was on the phone to my insurance company, different people. And we talked about it. And my insurance company said, she's covered. You got to let her go because she's covered.
Wow, that's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. And so the woman hangs up the phone and she said, she looked away and she goes, okay, so here's what I've decided. And I'm like, uh-huh. And she said, I'm going to let you go. And I went, you're damn right you will, because
Mm-hmm.
you can't, it's not legal for you to hold me here.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, and you know that. And you took advantage of an old sick lady. I was pretty
Yeah.
weak at the
But I
time.
got spirits around me.
Yeah. I said, you can't mess with me.
Yeah.
So I had to be careful not to get caught up in the drama. And
Mm-hmm.
that's really hard to do when you're in the thick of things. You know what I mean? It's hard because we are still human. We may
Yeah,
be spiritually enlightened and awakened, but we're still human.
we're still human. So
Yeah.
we need to have faith. We need to stay present so that we don't get caught up in the drama, whether we're watching it or actively participating in it. Know that it's all happening for our good, but allow ourselves to feel.
Right. I mean, I came home and I had this big emotional break, and then I went, okay, that's done. Now what? What am I supposed to be getting from this? And then I was able to do it. But at the time, at least for me, I don't know if this is the best advice for everybody, but it is for me. I fully embrace the emotion.
Mhm.
Like if I'm feeling angry, I fully express the anger. I fully express it. And then I step away and go, oh, look at that. That was interesting.
Mhm.
Like I'm the objective observer or watching. I
Mhm.
don't suggest everybody do that because sometimes people have some rage and we don't want a road full of rage-filled people. But
Right.
for me, I do that when I'm by myself.
Okay.
So I fully experience whatever the emotion is, I allow myself to fully experience it so that I can stand back here and go, oh, that's what that's from, and watch. And
Yes.
I become my own objective observer.
I like the whole experience thing because I like to feel good, and I have tools that I use so that I can keep my peace.
Yeah.
But what I'm hearing is maybe sometimes, because I like to be happy, maybe sometimes I don't allow myself to get out all of whatever it is that I should be experiencing. Let me see
Right.
what else says. I let faith go. I let faith go. It was not serving me. I had to trade it in for knowing. Knowing. For me, faith started to feel like wishing. So you had to trade faith in for knowing. So when you would know what? Know that some good was going to come out of this. What
Yes.
would you know? Did you hear what she said? That's interesting. She said, I let faith go
Yeah.
because it's not serving me. I had to trade it in for knowing. For me, faith started to feel like wishing. And I can understand that. And I think that's
Yes.
a great method. For
It
me,
is.
faith is knowing. But
Right.
if for you, faith feels like wishing, then yeah, switch it out.
Let that go.
Yes.
We
See,
all try to be like everybody else. We have so much similarities, but how we handle things can be different. And there's no wrong.
that's right. She says, when I know there is no doubt. And
Yeah.
I like that.
That's
I like
good.
that. I like that.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
like it. For me, my faith knows because it's tried and proven. But so I get it. I like it. I like it.
I like that a lot.
I like it a lot. Thank you for sharing because there are probably other people
Oh,
who
yeah.
faith feels like wishing. Pamela, do you still read Akashic Records?
I do. Yeah.
Do you? And do you still pull out things that people
Yes, I do.
now do you do your sessions live or are you online?
I'm on the phone.
So you can see all of that through
Yeah.
on
I
the
see
phone.
I see better with my third eye and I do these too. So when I get on a session with somebody, I close my eyes and I put one of those heavy duty face masks on. My
Yes.
room, I do readings in pitch black room. I can't see a thing. If I were to hold my hand up, I couldn't see it because I see better with my third eye. My third eye is
Mm,
intuition comes in and knowledge comes in into the top of my head. So I used to see people in person all the
that's when
time.
I met her. She saw me in
Yeah.
person. Yes.
Yeah, and it's great. I loved it. I got to see people, but I found that energetically it had started after I've been doing this 40 years. So,
Yes.
40 some. It had started to drain me. So I had to make a choice, either stop doing sessions in person or stop or change it and do it on the phone. So I didn't have a choice.
I see.
Spirit told me, it's energetically draining you.
I
And
see.
I would work a week and then have to take a week or two off because I
I
was just
see.
so exhausted.
But now with the darkness, you
Yeah.
have more energy after.
I have I see things clearly, but when my physical body isn't involved, it's much better for me and
Oh,
it's better for the people that I'm doing readings for because
I
I
see.
see so much clearer than if
I
I see you in front of me. I'm highly empathic. So you don't have to be in front of me for me to take on your stuff. But if you are physically in front of me, I'm going to take on your pain and suffering. And sometimes I can release it and sometimes I can't. But on the phone, I don't do that. It's all through energy. There's no physical aspect to it.
I see. And people can reach you at PamelaBeaty.net.
.net or .com.
Now, tell me this. What made you write? Because this was at a different time. Why am I effed up?
because that was the question 90% of my clients ask me. They would come in my door and go, Pamela, why am I so fucked up?
Wow.
And so I went, oh, that's a book. So I
Wow.
started writing down all the reasons that people's lives were such a mess. And that's why I wrote the book. I wrote it. I know it's going to sound funny, Tangi, but I wrote it for me. You know,
Yep.
it was part of my process of self-love that
Mm.
that my inner child, well, I should say I wrote it for my inner child, right? Because when I was a kid, it was a pretty rough childhood. I mean, some people have had worse, you know, some better, whatever. And in order for me to overcome that, and one of my biggest fears in life was to sound stupid. I
Wow.
had no, because I was told I was stupid my whole childhood, right?
Wow.
So that's why I wrote the book. I mean, there's good stuff in there, but it was, you know, a while ago that I wrote it, and that's why I wrote it.
That's so interesting. So wait a minute though. You've always had this gift.
Yes.
People around you didn't know?
Oh, they thought I was crazy.
Mm.
My family almost had me put away in a mental institute at one time.
Seeing spirits and
Yeah, because because I've had this since I was 7 years old, right?
yes.
And I'm sure younger, but all I can remember is 7. And anytime I talk to people, my family would look at me and roll their eyes like, oh, she's doing that thing again. You know how most little kids have their imaginary friends?
Yes, I had imaginary friends.
Yeah.
My
Well,
angels.
it just it's just bigger than that. I had a whole bunch of them. You know, I
And they
had
knew
more.
people that knew people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So they thought I was literally crazy.
Wow.
So and I was told that what I was doing, talking to spirits, was stupid. And it was like I was too stupid to do anything else. So they thought I was making it up. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how were you able to continue? Was it what the spirits were saying to you that gave you the strength to continue?
Yes. Yes. That was the main of it. And then I realized, because when I first started this path,
Uh-huh.
I thought everybody else saw what I saw. It was
Oh,
very, you know how you had told me a
all
story
my
once about all
spirits.
the people
Yes.
around? Well,
Yes.
I thought everybody had it, but nobody talked about it. I
Oh.
didn't realize I was the only one.
Oh.
And then finally one day, some of my little imaginary friends told me, well, you know, they don't see us. And I'm
Oh.
like, what? Yeah. So having that realization, I just stopped talking about it. I
And
had
then
to.
but you still kept hearing from them.
Oh, yeah.
And then how what did your family ever come around?
No,
Even
no.
today?
No, yeah, no. Well, I'm old, so most of them are dead.
Well,
They
yeah.
might come around now if they
Do they
passed
come
away.
around now and say what, like has anyone come and apologized?
Oh, I wouldn't say apology, no. And I wouldn't want them to. I wouldn't want them to apologize. It was My dad was a Baptist minister, and so the he gave me the greatest gift of my life, right? When he didn't believe in me, when he was an SOB, he was a
Oh, it
horrible
goes
human.
back. What did my soul need from this experience?
Yes, again, what's the opportunity here, right?
What's the
And
opportunity?
so I realized I back then I called it, when I finally healed from this, I called it the gift. I looked for the gift that he was giving me. Like, okay, what's the gift? What am
Yep.
I getting from this man? And then one day, Spirit told me to read this book, and I picked up this book, and it talked about God And I realized what my father did. He was such an SOB. He taught me who God wasn't, right? Because he was a minister. I found God because of the cruelty of my father. How can I ever need an apology for that?
Right, right.
I couldn't. I got my greatest gift in life from him. You know, he showed me how not to be. He showed me who God wasn't. So how can that be bad?
That's beautiful.
I mean, I grew in leaps and bounds because of that. Because
That's
it made me a seeker
yes.
to find my true God.
Now, I don't want to compare your dad to the president and what's going on in the world right now, but blessings are going to come out of this for us too.
Do you want to know his purpose?
Tell us.
I don't have a Republican or a Democratic bone in my body. So I don't care about any of that stuff because I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
To me, it's the same bird, different feathers, right?
Yes.
That's what politics is. But Donald's Mr. Trump or Mr. President, whatever you want to call him, his purpose is to bring everything that's bad to the surface.
And he's doing it.
Yeah, that was his gift. That's what he came here to do.
Wow.
To show us, like, look over here, because we're in how do I say this? We're in I said it earlier, the truth will set you free. The truth will come out, right?
Yes.
Disclosure. Yes. We are in full disclosure about everything, about money, about politicians, about now. We can't question if we believe in God, we can't question how God helps us.
Right.
Can't question it. So you have to look at Trump like, oh, I can't wait to see what he does.
And you know what?
I can't help it.
One thing that I think about is you can't heal what you don't feel. Yeah. And if we had a normal president or a great president, we still wouldn't be paying attention to all of this that's coming up.
Let me ask you a question on top of that.
Go ahead.
When have we ever had a normal president?
Well, normal. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We haven't had any normal. But we have had some where the world was more complacent.
Or hidden.
That's what I mean, though.
They've never been more complacent. It's all hidden.
That's what I mean. So if we had a normal president, it still would stay hidden. We wouldn't know. Like California, everybody smiles, and so you got to feel whether you should be their friend or not.
Right, 100%. Full disclosure. Well, it's like I said before, you can't fix it if you don't know it's broken. So all of this stuff that comes to the surface for our own personal lives, it's no different. We live in a world where we're all one anyway. Yeah. So if I try to hurt you, I'm just hurting myself, right? Right. We're all one. So as individuals, we do this. We bring our pain to the surface so we can heal it. We're doing it as a nation, as a globe.
Yes, we are.
The whole earth plane. It's just bigger, and you think, oh my God, this is all so terrible. No, it isn't.
It's not.
It's glorious.
It's glorious. And I love whenever the pain comes up, the anger, the frustration, letting it out. And then said, oh, okay, what healed right there? What did I do? I love that, because that really is taking our power back.
Yeah, because you see the truth. Now, I wouldn't give you 2 cents for any politician. I wouldn't. I think they got in there by lying, and that's just my opinion. And I don't believe any word that comes out of their mouth. I don't believe for a second. I know, but I don't believe for a second they're interested in what's good for me. You will never convince me of that. That's just me. I'm not saying I'm
perspective, and that's perspective.
That's perspective.
And she said at the beginning, perspective is very important. And my perspective, I some of them, I got one that I trust, but go ahead, keep going.
No, it's how do I say this? Pay attention to that. If you want to know if they're telling, what's the old joke? You know how to tell if a politician is lying? Their lips are moving. Um, and it really is. It's like there's too much self-interest in our world. And when they come up and say, this guy's the bad guy, these people are the ones that you need to get. It's all these immigrants.
That's why I
Sorry,
love
honey.
mine. I'm just gonna have to say his name. That's why I love President Obama, because he doesn't do that, and I'm just gonna have to say it. He
Well,
doesn't.
you can say it.
But I try not to get into politics, but like I've even seen him where he's speaking and there's somebody heckling and like let him heckle, let him root for his party. I love that, but I do believe we're at a time where we have to learn to go within, and so we can't put our faith or our knowing, Roel. We can't put it in the government. We can't put it in the doctor. We can't put it in the ministers. We can't put it in the healers. We can't put it. We have to have a personal relationship with God. For me, source, the universe, yourself, whatever you want to call it, you need to trust that piece
100%.
more than anybody. Oh, it's 6:56 already.
Oh my gosh, that was fast.
That was quick.
Well, it's 8:56 here, my love.
8:56.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't know it was going to go by so fast. Yes, Obama. Yes. Heaven, high, and dream. Okay, so is there anything that you would like to say, or that Spirit would like to say through you before we get off?
Do you know why you're here?
Me?
Do you have any idea what you're on the earth plane for?
You told me.
No, I mean in general. Do you know why we are all here?
Oh, why we all are here.
What's the point?
I think why we all are here, because I know why I'm here. Why we all are here.
It's the same reason.
Well, I think I'm here to spread love and light. I think I'm here to usher people into this new world and to help them find a way to look at it that give them the tools so that they can feel good about whatever it is that they're experiencing. And I think I've experienced a lot of things so that I can speak from my experience. Like Royal says, I'm here to show people that happiness exists.
Right. I mean in general as a whole, but those things are all really great. But as a whole, we're here to get back to God.
Okay. Oh, and to get back to God.
To get back to God.
Okay.
This earth plane was created for us to have the experiences of God and for God. But in order for us to get back to God, we got to get rid of ego, and ego doesn't want to go anywhere. So ego makes you dislike Donald Trump and love Obama.
I don't dislike Donald Trump. I'm not mad at him because I believe.
I just said that. I don't mean that literally.
Oh, right. Oh, I got you.
Okay. Yeah. And ego is what keeps us from loving one another. That's what ego does. And the reason ego does that is they don't want you to get back to God. Because when you get back to God, ego dies. Ego doesn't want to die. So a lot of times the things that make you angry and get upset, and when humans become petty, it's because of ego. It's not because that's really who they are. That the ego has all the past life experience. The ego operates out of and controls sometimes the subconscious mind and the inner child. And so in order for us to grow, in order for us to get back to God, we've got to let go of ego. And ego is politics, banking, all of it. Religion, that's all coming from ego and created an ego. I know I've heard you say enough, you love God.
Very much.
Right.
And I trust him.
Yeah. So when when all of a sudden something comes up in your life that makes you sad or angry or whatever, that's your ego saying, uh-oh, she's getting close to God. We got to do something. Quick, step in and make her unhappy. Quick, have something
Oh,
bad happen to make her unhappy because she's getting too close to God. We can't have this. The
oh,
ego
that's
can't have it. So
interesting.
it's to get back to God because we were all separated from God in the very beginning, right? We
Mhm.
were separated from God. And when we got separated from God, that's when ego was created. And
Mhm.
so ego kind of likes being around. It doesn't want to go anywhere. So it does anything and everything it possibly can to keep you from God. But
Well, it's
that's where,
not working.
no, but that's where we're all going. Well, technically, I would have to say technically we're already there. We're just not experienced it all yet. Because we
So,
all are going back to God.
let me see. She says, I hate no one. Everyone is here for me to grow. No one can do anything to me. I always have a choice in which to respond to stimulus. That's true.
That's
That's true.
beautiful.
That's true.
I think it was Yogi Radhaswamy
Hmm.
said there's only two things that cause people anxiety. Two. One is memory and the other is imagination. Because memory and imagination, the things that have happened to you in the past and the guilt and the shame that you feel, that causes tremendous anxiety. And then you imagine that shit happening again. You're so memory and those
Oh,
two things. No pain ever comes to us, it comes from us.
mm,
That's the honest truth.
no
It
pain.
never ever comes to us, it comes from us.
Mhm,
That's what I was talking about. We'll circle around the opportunity.
mm.
The existence, our existence is just one glorious opportunity to get back to God.
Get back
It,
to God.
yeah,
Mm.
one glorious opportunity.
So
And
that,
anything that happens supposedly ostensibly to us is not really happening to us. It's coming from us. Because that pain and suffering we have inside, it's coming from us so that we can experience what the truth is and change it. You can't fix it if you don't know it's broken.
so the pain comes through so that you can feel it, and then you can say, aha, I felt that. This is good. I'm able to experience this. Now, what is it that was in here for my soul's growth? What am I to
Right.
learn from
What's
this?
the opportunity?
Even when we're looking at what's going on in the world, this particular situation, when I look at that, it makes me sad. What is it about that that makes me sad? And what is
Right.
it that's in here for my soul's growth?
Right. So when you can fix the thing in you that makes you sad, you stop being sad about it. There's nothing to be sad about. Like
Mm,
I have to admit, I am so excited about where we are in the world
me too.
because everything's starting to show up. Consumer journalisms, with all these people in their podcast that is getting the truth out there. I
Yeah,
love it
yeah,
because you can't like humans can't fix it if you don't know it's broken. So all these negative things are coming to the surface so we can see them
I'm,
and
I'm,
change them.
I'm with you. I just can't
Yeah.
watch the news, but I'm with you. I'm
Oh, I
excited.
don't watch the news.
And I want to live long enough to see how it turns out. That's
Right.
my prayer. That's maybe ego too, but I want to see it. I want to be here.
Well, I think you've already decided. We already decide that before we come into the body.
Okay.
So you already have a plan. I look at life as like movies. Movies are written, directed, produced, right? We
Yes.
do the exact same thing in our life. There's this place called a pre-birth planning room,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And we go in there and say, "Oh, you know what I need? Here's what I need to experience." And you bring in people and other souls that are going to help you have those experiences. So
Yes.
everything's planned out. Oh, I know how I want to die because that's an experience and that's an opportunity. You plan it all out. It's been written, directed, and produced before you even got in the body. So you've already figured out how you're going to be here. I know me, I'm going to be here just because I'm just a snoop and I want to see how it turns out.
You want to see too. You want to see too.
But I
Sometimes
know it's going to be good.
it's gonna be good. Sometimes I do allow my higher self to step in, and I'm like, I know she's excited. She's excited about all
100%.
the emotions and because she wanted to experience everything: happiness, sadness, pain, frustration, joy, bliss. Oh, I'm like, girl. Anyway,
It's all there for the taking, right? When you
right.
have the right perspective.
Back to perspective. And look, there we go. Sonia Marie says, Ashe, I believe that, especially because there are several perspectives.
Yeah.
That takes us right back to where we started. Perspectives.
Perspective is everything.
There we go. Thank
This
you
was so much
so
fun.
much.
Oh my God, thank you.
You.
I always enjoy talking to you.
I enjoy talking to you.
You're a pretty special lady.
Oh, thank
By
you.
the way, I just remembered something. I'll say it real quick. I was at your one woman show because you didn't know I was there and I didn't know you were going to mention me. And I was like, that's me.
Yes. Yes.
It was pretty cool.
Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Thank you for calling me. I loved it. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming on. And thank you all for showing up and showing out. I love you to life. See you next week. And remember, what is the opportunity in this for me? Whatever you're experiencing, any pain, any frustration, any sadness, joy, even. I guess it could be any emotions. What is the gift in this for my soul? Is that the question?
What's the opportunity?
What's the opportunity? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sonia Marie, you're getting big hugs. Mwah.
Mwah, sweetie. God bless. Bye.
God bless. Bye, Roy. Love y'all. Bye. Love you, Sonia Marie. Bye. Love you.